Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Dreams of Wind Project. I'm your hostess, Catherine Schaefer, and today we'll be reading an excerpt from the 7th book of my Himitsu Oukoku franchise, Darkness Strikes. Let us begin, shall we? It was October 31st of 2010. Yumi was driving into a neighborhood near Carriage Hill Elementary School. She stopped in front of a house. Kurdo should be home now, Yumi smiled. Besides, he's too old for trick-or-treating. Yumi knocked on the door. It opened to reveal two normal humans. Oh, Yumi! The woman started to get tears in her eyes. We're so sorry, but... Calm down, Marilyn. The man told her calmly, go back inside. Marilyn walked back in, sobbing in her hands. Yumi, the man started. Yes, Mr. Vince? Yumi asked cautiously. Kurdo, something awful happened to him. Please, come see. Mr. Vince brought her in. He quickly led her to Kurdo's room. Inside, Kurdo was lying on his bed, panting. His dark green hair was a mess on the pillow, and sweat poured down his face. I'll leave you two be, Mr. Vince sounded sad. I'm sorry, my son. It's fine, Dad. Kurdo's voice sounded incredibly weak and raspy. Mr. Vince left the room. Yumi turned to Kurdo and kneeled by his bedside. What happened, Kurdo? Yumi tried to keep her voice under control as she blinked, tears of worry out of her eyes. Mommy took the crystal shard that kept me alive, Kurdo answered. Without it, Yumi couldn't blink back tears anymore. Kurdo, Yumi trembled. Is there anything I can do? Anything at all? Tell my parents I loved them, Kurdo answered. Tell me I love you and I have you. No, Kurdo, don't go. Kurdo reached out to her and stroked her face. At least I can see your beautiful face one last time. Kurdo managed before slipping into an unconscious state. Kurdo, no! Yumi sobbed uncontrollably. In Cottonwood neighborhood, Yuki and Sirius were in Yuki's room. Sirius was sitting on a chair by her desk reading a Bible. Yuki was sitting on the edge of her bed, facing Sirius, and reading her own Bible. All this Christianity stuff, Sirius spoke up. It's been around a long time, huh? It has. Yuki looked over her copy. All the way back into the beginning of the AD era, and possibly beyond that, too. It's fascinating. I'm glad you think so, Sirius. Sirius stood up and walked over, standing in front of Yuki. Hey, Yuki. Sirius started, grasping her shoulders and leaning close. Yes? Yuki asked, trying to conceal her blushing. Suddenly the lights popped. Yuki yelped, and Sirius turned tense and looked up. The next second, a hand and arm worked through Sirius's body, clutching a black crystal shard. Sirius let out a noise of shock, followed by moaning. Sirius! Yuki leapt up and tried to grab for the hand. The hand yanked back. Sirius gasped and fell into Yuki's bed. While there was no blood pouring out of him, sweat was gushing, and Sirius doubled over in pain. Yuki looked towards a portal that had opened where Sirius once stood. The arm rose up and up until Yami herself stepped out of the portal. Oh, hi, Yuki, Yami smiled. I was just on my way home from collecting this last black shard. Give it back to him! Yuki hurled herself at Yami. Yami sidestepped and watched Yuki crash onto the floor, laughing. Ta-ta for now, Yuki. Yami dived into the portal and shut it before Yuki could follow. Yuki! Sirius struggled to stand up. Sirius! Yuki helped to maneuver him onto her bed. Sirius, that crystal was my life source, Sirius answered. I'll be passing soon, I'm afraid. No, Yuki trembled. Try and stay with me, Sirius. I can get you to my healers, and they'll save you. Hey, Sirius, fight! For you, I'll try. Sirius nodded. Yuki ran over and put on her circlet that allowed her to enter the factory. The door then flew open and Tusenfred ran in. Sirius! Tusenfred's eyes widened. Get to sleep, Yuki ordered. We have to get to Sato Second's healers ASAP. Tusenfred nodded, closed the door, and locked it from the outside. Afterwards, Yuki shut her eyes and forced herself to sleep. Sirius, with what strength he could muster, placed his free hand over Yuki's. I have faith in you, Yuki, just as you had faith in me. Sirius smiled before going to sleep. In her room, Tusenfred too went to sleep as quickly as she could. And that was Himitsu Oukoku, Darkness Strikes. I'll put a link in the description below for anyone who wishes to read it. Until then, thank you and have a good day.